And in reality, we've come to find out that, like, the body was barely cold before he started dating.
Former Bachelor Nick Viall is giving his opinion on the Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner. Welcome back to Shared News. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on any news updates. On the virtual reality podcast, Nick said, quote, "It's tough to watch an entire series of Gerry selling this entire narrative that all he's been doing since the passing of his wife was cry, play pickleball, and occasionally have this weird one-on-one moment with some hand lotion. And in reality, we come to find out that the body was barely cold before he started dating, and it opens up a lot of questions about what was going on," end quote. This is in regards to the Hollywood Reporter expose, which details Gerry's relationship with his ex-girlfriend who wanted to be referred by the name Carolyn. To recap, Carolyn claims her and Gerry had a nearly 3-year relationship which began 1 month after his wife Tony's death. She alleges that Gerry would recycle lines that he was seen reusing on the Golden Bachelor show. Gerry also supposedly lied, saying that he hadn't been kissed since his wife's 2017 death. And then came the money part. Gerry and Carolyn would split the bill on meals, except some special occasions, which I assume were birthdays. He also said her share of monthly expenses would be $1,000, which she negotiated down to $850. Lots of fans questioned here whether Gerry was a cheapskate. What eventually led to the breakup was Gerry fat-shaming Carolyn before he took her to his high school reunion. Gerry allegedly said, quote, "I'm not taking you to the reunion looking like that," end quote. Eventually, Carolyn packed her things and even fell down the stairs on accident, which led to foot surgery. Gerry accused her of using this fall as a way to prolong her stay. A very messy situation overall. Gerry said he was vetted by the FBI, but clearly they missed some skeletons in his closet. Gerry also went on to tell the LA Times that he wants to focus on the positive and not give the negative light. His fiancée Teresa Nist has stood by his side till this day. Now, Nick is saying Gerry should not be shamed for jumping back in the dating pool. However, it seems he has mixed feelings about the timing of it all and the conflicting narratives. Nick said, quote, "The show itself sometimes tries to craft a narrative about their leads that even the leads are a little uncomfortable with because it almost feels like I'm not that squeaky clean type of thing. Because no one really is, right, you know?"
Sometimes that is the fault of the show. This kind of narrative. I don't think it's that much of a story. He is allowed to date. He was allowed to date. He didn't cheat on anyone from what we know.
Overall, Nick gives props to the Golden Bachelor for giving hope for those who feel lonely in the golden years of their life. He says, quote, "This was a fantastic season. I think what it gave us was a lot of hope and optimism for all of us who are getting older, who feel a little lonely in this world, who have failed relationships, or who have lost loved ones. This season was very inspiring, and I don't think Bachelor Nation or the audience really wanted to hear Gerry talk about his dating life post the death of his wife. We wanted him to celebrate his wife. We wanted him to talk about that love, and so it just made better television," end quote. Now, tell me what you guys think. Does Nick have a point here? Make sure to share your thoughts down below. Don't forget to please like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay up to date on the latest news here at Shared. I'm your host, Hiba Berry, and thanks for watching.